good, everybody? My name is Jay Fatty. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about more sync stuff, okay? We're going to continue with metadata, alright? Because there's another way that you can add metadata to the actual individual tracks. Yesterday's video we talked about having metadata in a spreadsheet where you just have all of your information there. Just a quick recap, metadata is all the information about a track. The time length the track is, the BPM, a description of the track, instrumentals used, moods, genres, all of that information would be metadata. Okay, so now you can do that with the spreadsheet, and you can also do it this way. So if you get iTunes is like the best thing to use to add metadata to tracks. Okay, so we have iTunes here, and I just threw in some random tracks here. Okay, so what you can do is you can do a control, you can click on one so it's highlighted and do a control I, and it's going to open up the settings for it. Now this is control I on Windows. I think it's command I on Mac. It's one of those. But then you can go in here and you can actually change the metadata. The detail section is where all the metadata is. So we have the song name. Let's just do Awaken. And then artist. Album. Album artist. And then composer is the same as the artist, since this is just a beat. Okay, now grouping you don't really got to mess with. Genre, we just do hip hop. Genre, we do hip hop year. We could do 2021 because that's when this came out. And this is track number 1 of 7. Okay, because there will be 7 tracks. Now, disc number, you could put this in here if you want, but there's only going to be 1 disc. This is if it was going to be on like a CD. You know how some CDs have multiple discs? This one just has 1, so we'll do 1 of 1. You don't need to mess with that. You can mess with the rating if you want. And then we got BPM. Okay, and then I'll put that in. And then you can put some comments there as well. You can also put your artwork in here too if you wanted to. But we got that good. We'll just hit OK. All right, and it put it in its own album now. Now if we go back to the other one, we can continue with this. So if we do a control I once again, we can go ahead and just go right with the information. And see, it starts to pop up. It'll start to pop up stuff if you've already put it in. See, I already put Wildfire in, and then that popped up. Album artist. It'll just be me. Just like that. Once again. Just like that. All right, and then you can actually go down here to these arrows and then just hit the next. Okay, and it will save the last one and move on right to the next one. So yeah, that's pretty much how you can add metadata via iTunes. And every time someone gets these tracks that have this metadata, they can go in and see all this different type of metadata as well. So it can really help add on to the ability to get synced, because then they're like, oh, this is exactly what we need. And if you keep this, if you do this method with the spreadsheet method of putting even more metadata in, you know, you're going to look really good to these sync library companies, because they're going to be like, damn, he knows what he's, or they know what they're talking about. They're doing all the metadata. They seem to be pro. So it'll look really good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to check out the other videos on sync licensing, you can check the playlist at the top right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If this video brought you value, please leave a like, hit subscribe, and hit that little bell. Much love, y'all. Peace.